Okay, this video is of the cutout piece from a Jensen Interceptor. If we follow the line of sight, you'll see the steering column is here. Coming down, you'll see the brake and gas pedal section. The gas pedal section is totally independent from the brake pedal. It attaches to the firewall and then it goes up and over to the cables which actually actuate the throttle here. If we look inside the pedal box where the master cylinder booster lives, you'll see that there is the pedal bracket. The bracket for the pedal itself, or the pedal itself, actually has two half-inch sections at either side, plus the center, that actually are the ones where that supports the pedal. If you also look, there's also a piece of about 1/4 inch tubing on either side, which is the same diameter as the pedal bracket itself, and that can be the area that can be taken away to allow the brake pedal to sit off to one side and at the same time make room for the identical but angled differently clutch pedal. The brake pedal will then activate the booster instead of going into this U-channel setup that we have here. We could actually make it so it activates only off one side. So we could actually have the booster attaching through one leg to the central part of the brake pedal, where the clutch would then sit in this area of the box. Now, once that is set up appropriately, we could have the master cylinder for the clutch sit in this area of the pedal of the box for the firewall, right in this area, and we would be able to do, by mounting the master cylinder right in this area, we should be able to activate it without any complication. Maybe we need to do some reinforcement because this metal feels like it's a little flimsy, but that shouldn't be a very difficult thing to do. Come around the other side, you can see where the booster sits, and you can see that there is room below the booster to attach the master cylinder for the clutch. Bob, the area that you were talking about that had that cable, that area happens to be the throttle cable, where it comes from. And having that would require modifying the firewall. If we make the modification we're talking about to the pedal box and the master cylinder booster box, that would be a bolt-in adaptation to what we're trying to do. I'm going to try to come around and show you the other side where you'll be able to see the booster and how it sits in relationship to that little box that we had looked at from the other side. And there you see the booster, you see the throttle cable, and you see the pedal box that sits behind the booster. This should cover it. We can probably get a smaller booster to fit in there, but I don't think it's really necessary. We're going to make it work with the original booster.